Hello friends, and welcome to your 20-minute yoga practice. We are focusing on the hips today. It's a hip love and flow, so creating spaciousness within the inner line of the hips, the outer line of the hips. This means we're also going to find some opening throughout the quads, the hip flexors, the low back, and I am so looking forward to this. Oh my goodness. This is day 17 of our 2026 movement challenge. You don't need any props today. If you want some sweet music to listen to as we're flowing together, I've linked a playlist below. You can hit play on that playlist whenever you're ready. And we are going to start seated today, okay? Find a seated position with your legs in a diamond shape. We're getting right into it. So you can bring the bottoms of your feet to touch, knees open out wide. And if you right away brought your heels in close towards your seat, instead I want you to move them out a little bit further. Now either hold on to your knees or your shins. Take an inhale, lift up tall. And as you exhale, start to slide forward, hinge forward, bring your arms and elbows inside of your legs. Let your head rest heavy. Take one full breath here, in through the nose. And exhale. Good, now let's find a little bit of flow through the upper body, through the spine. So as you breathe in, peel up, lift up tall. And as you exhale, hinge forward and melt on down. Two more just like that. Inhale to lift. And exhale to lower. One more, breathe in to rise. And exhale to lower on down. Now option to stay right here, or you might even slide your arms underneath of your legs. Flip the palms of your hands open to face the ceiling. Let your upper body drape heavy. One purposeful breath, a full inhale, fill up your back body. And exhale. You got it. Now unwind, come all the way back up. And keep your right leg forward, slide your left knee down so you have a bend into both knees, like a 90-degree bend and a 90-degree bend. I'll turn to face you just in case you need to see. Right knee bends, left knee is bent. Now bring your right hand back in behind you. Press into the right knee, into your hand. Lift the hips, reach them forward, lift your left arm up. Breathe into the front of the hips, especially that left side. Inhale. And exhale. Good. Now lower all the way down and start to hinge forward over top of your right shin. Maybe the hands come down, maybe the forearms come down. And feeling and breathing space into the outer edge of your right hip, right glute. Maybe even feeling the base of your glute where it meets your hamstring. One more breath, inhale and exhale. Good, I love this one. Now come all the way back up. All we do is a little swivel to switch sides. Put a bend into your left knee, into your right knee. Sweep your left hand back in behind you. Press into the shins, move the hips forward, lift up with your right arm. Good, deep breath in. And full breath out. Lower all the way back down. Keep your legs as they are and start to hinge forward, melting over top of your left shin. Maybe you let your head drop a bit more. And as you're holding, can you allow your breath be the movement, the one thing that helps to allow you to drop a little bit deeper? Especially with the exhale, see if there's space to sink, to melt, to release any tension that might be lingering. One more breath. And breathe out. Lovely, lovely. Now come all the way back up and transition to a tabletop position. Have your knees under your hips, your wrists under your shoulders. Inhale, start to drop your belly, lift your tailbone, lift your chin. And exhale, round through your spine, tuck your chin into chest. Come back through to a neutral tabletop, tuck your toes, lift your hips up, reach them all the way back. Downward facing dog, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Good. One full breath, finding length in your spine, maybe a little micro bend into your knees. Okay, and then step your left foot back just a couple more inches. Try your best to cross your right ankle over top of your left thigh. So you can think like a figure 4 shape with your legs still in this down dog position. Now slowly start to hinge forward, lower your left knee down, your right shin down. So now you're in a tabletop with this figure 4 shape of your legs. Feel out a few cat-cows here. Inhale, drop your belly, lift your gaze. And exhale, round through your spine. Okay, 2 more, breathe in. And breathe out. Good, last one. Noticing how the sensation feels different with the inhale, where you feel it in the right hip, and then where you feel it as you exhale and round your spine. Come back through to neutral. Tuck your left toes as best as you can. Try to lift back up to that figure 4 down dog. Now look forward and step your right foot up and outside of your right hand. Bring your left knee down to the mat and turn your right toes out slightly to the right side, 45 degrees. Keep your left hand grounded. Inhale, reach your right arm forward all the way up and then towards the back of your mat. Deep breath in. And full breath out. Lift all the way back up. Right hand can come on down. And then tuck your back toes, lift your back knee up, heel toe your right foot in line with your hip. Ground your left heel down and windmill your arms up and open. Virabhadrasana 2, Warrior 2. Take up a generous amount of space on your mat. Your right toes are pointing straight forward and your knee is tracking in line with your big toe and your second toe. Good. Now inhale, reach your right arm up, your left arm goes back along your left leg. Try to keep that nice bend into your right knee. Breathe into the top of that right hip. See and notice where that openness meets your right side ribs, your right side body. Inhale. And exhale. And cartwheel your hands down to frame your front foot. Step your left leg up, big step up to meet your right, and forward fold. Upper body hangs heavy. Now heel toe your feet out as wide as the mat. Keep your heels on the mat. Turn your toes off of the mat. Start to bend your knees, sink your hips down. Now maybe it's halfway and you just rest your elbows or your forearms on your thighs. Or maybe you drop your seat a little bit more. Find length in your spine. Bring prayer hands to the center of your chest. Your elbows are meeting the inner line of your thighs. Both are beautiful options of Malasana. Finding our squat. Good. One full breath here wherever you are. Inhale. And exhale. And bring your hands down. Lift your hips up. Heel toe your feet back in line with your hips. Inhale to rise all the way up. Sweep your arms up overhead. Hold here. Connect the palms of your hands. Little micro bend into your knees. Try to lift your heart a little bit more. And exhale, fold. Ground your hands, keep your hips high, and step back to a downward facing dog. Deep inhale. And exhale. Okay, now the right foot is just going to step back a couple inches, just a little bit. It's going to give you more space to perhaps cross your left ankle over your right thigh for this figure 4 down dog. Now slowly ripple forward, bend your right knee, lower your right knee, your left shin down. So you're in this figure 4 tabletop position. Good, 3 cat-cows. Inhale, drop your belly, lift your gaze. Exhale, round through your spine. Tuck your chin into chest. 2 more and flowing with your breath. Good, last one. Back through to a neutral spine. Tuck your right toes as best as you can. Use the strength from your upper body to help push the hips up and back to that figure 4 down dog. And look forward and step your left foot up and outside of your left hand. Bring your right knee down, untuck your right toes. Your right hand can stay grounded. Oh yeah, turn your left toes out a little bit to the left side. Reach your left arm forward, up, and all the way towards the back edge of your mat. And let your left shoulder soften. Nice big opening through the front of the right hip. And left hand can come forward. Tuck your right toes, lift your right knee, heel toe your left foot so it comes back in line with your hip. Drop your right heel down and windmill your arms up and open. Rise to your warrior 2. Good. Nice generous bend into that left knee. Full inhale. And full exhale. Good. Now try to keep your lower body just as it is. Your right arm comes down along your right leg. Your left arm reaches up and feel into that expansion through the left side ribs, all the way down to the front and the outside edge of your left hip. Big inhale. And exhale. And cartwheel your hands down to frame the front foot. This time, we're gonna walk our hands over to the right side, coming through to center. I'm just gonna turn this way in case you need to see for a wide leg forward fold. Okay, now, I don't know, sometimes I feel like I've been in yoga practices before where teachers or guides tell you to turn your toes inward and your heels out. And honestly, I feel like it's a personal preference. I'll tell you why. For me, I just feel like it doesn't feel supportive for my ankles. It feels like a little bit too much. Okay, some people might enjoy that sensation. It's all good. One thing I think you should try and feel out is moving your body weight towards the middle of your feet, because a lot of the time we like to sink back towards our heels. Try to find that center balance. And you know, that's what I just mentioned here about this shape. I feel like it's something to keep in mind for every shape, right? How can you readjust your body? How can you find and welcome in that sense of agency and confidence to express yourself through a shape, finding that space that feels good for you, trusting when your body is saying, nope, not here. Yes, this feels good. Let's stay for one more breath. Okay, now press into your hands, lift on up, stay halfway here. Your right hand can come at center. Inhale, reach your left arm up and open to the left side. And exhale, bring it on down. Now inhale, right arm reaches up and open. And exhale, bring it all the way back down. Walk your hands towards your right foot, turn the right toes forward, and step your left foot up to meet your right, forward fold, Uttanasana. Inhale to rise all the way up. Sweep your arms up overhead, gaze lifts, and exhale, forward fold. Halfway lift as you breathe, and hands towards your shins, lengthen out through your spine. And exhale, fold, release it down. Good, now ground your hands and step back through to a high plank, or right away you can bring it down to your knees and lower all the way down to your chest, to your belly, all the way down. Inhale to peel just your chest up. Good, Bhujangasana, Cobra pose, so you're grounded into the tops of the feet. And lower your chest on down. Press back to a child's pose. Take your knees out wide. Bring your big toes towards one another. Balasana. 2 steady breaths. Good. Allow your belly and your rib cage to expand as you inhale. Let the hips melt as you exhale. Start to come back on up, tabletop position. And then we're just gonna open the right knee out to the right side. Yeah, and then close it on back down. Now lift your right leg up towards the ceiling. Keep your knee bent at 90 degrees the whole time. And lower back down. Good, 2 more. So right knee out to the right side. Close it off. Right leg up towards the ceiling and back down. That's it, 1 more here. We can't just find stretches the whole time, right? We gotta find a little bit of strength, a little bit of balance between the two. Yeah, and then bring it all the way back down. Now reach your right leg over to the right side. Ground the inner edge of your foot down. You can stay right here. You can come down onto the forearms, or you can pair this with almost like a puppy pose. You can reach your arms forward, melt the forearms, let the chest get heavy. Maybe your chin comes to the mat. Maybe your forehead comes to the mat. And 2 steady breaths. Good, 1 more here. Breathe in. And breathe out. And gently lift back up. Guide your hands underneath of your shoulders. And take your right leg, bring it behind you. And then bend your right knee and bring it behind your left knee. Wiggle your ankles out as wide as your mat and start to send your hips back. Good, as much or as little as you'd like to. And then come back forward and through to a tabletop. Okay, so again, that right knee is behind your left. You're sending the hips back and then shifting back forward. 1 more here. Creating this sense of fluidity, space within the outer hips. And let's take it back through to center. You can unwind the legs. Good. And then we're going to lift the left leg, open to the left side. Close it on down. And then lift your left leg up towards the ceiling or the sky, the sigh, and bring it back down. I combined the 2 words. Left leg out to the left side. Close it off. Left leg lifts and back down. 1 more here. Even if you feel a little vibration, a little bit of shake, a little quiver within your muscles, welcome it in. It's all a part of it. Good, you got it. Now reach your left leg over to the left side. The inner edge of your foot can ground down. Again, maybe staying right here. Maybe coming down onto the forearms, or maybe reaching your arms forward. Melt your forearms, melt your chest, chin to the mat or forehead down. Slow, steady breaths. 1 more here. Breathe in. And breathe out. Start to come back up. You can bring your hands right underneath of your shoulders. Take your left leg, sweep it back and behind you. Bend the left knee, place it behind the right knee. You can look back at your legs. Try to wiggle your ankles to either edge of the mat. Take an inhale. And exhale, send your hips back. They don't have to touch the floor. Inhale to move back forward. 2 more. Exhale. And inhale forward. 1 more here. Breathe in. And breathe out. Unwind your legs. Take a seat. Bring your legs right out in front of you. Good. Lift your arms up overhead. Full breath in. And exhale, forward fold. Let your spine round. Let your head drop heavy. Inhale to peel all the way back up. Put a bend into your right knee and then plant your right foot outside of your left leg. Twist towards the right side and use your left arm to hug your right thigh in really close. So instead of the variation of elbow onto the thigh, which you can definitely take, I want you to try and feel out hugging your thigh in close so that you can, bring more of a stretch and opening to the outer line of your right hip, your right glute, outer line of your right thigh. One more breath. And inhale back through to center. Unwind, right leg long, bend your left knee, plant your foot outside of your right leg. Try to stay nice and tall here, and then wrap a hold of your left leg with your right arm. Keep it in close as you twist towards the left side. One more breath. And coming back through to center. You can bring your left leg over to the left side, stretch the legs out long, arms lift up, breathe in. And exhale, hinge forward and fold. And inhale to peel all the way back up. Crisscross the legs. Good. Maybe take a nice little side bend each side. And if there's anything else your body is craving, maybe it's a moment in your seat, a moment of stillness to close down the eyes, a moment to lie on your back, Shavasana. Anything that you wish, anything that you desire, give it to yourself. You deserve this time. That's our time today. That's our 20-minute practice. But if you feel called for a little bit more or to a little bit more, then yeah, take that time. Okay, thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate your presence, and I hope to see you tomorrow.